Okay, let's try an example of adding unlike fractions. That's fractions with different denominators, different bottom numbers. So 7/9 and 5/6. Okay, so I've got 7/9 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. Now, in order to add these, first I need to find a common multiple between 9 and 6, something that's on both of their times tables. So how about 18, right? So 7/9, so 9 times 2 would give me 18, and 6 times 3 gives me 18. Okay. Now I know how to make 18 sections. Now that is a common multiple. Now what does that mean? So what that means is for all of my ninths, all of these little sections up here, I want to double the number of sections that I have. I want to split them into 2. So that instead of 9 sections, I have 18 sections. Now that is a lot of sections. So that is what that looks like. Now what about my 6th? For my 6th, I'm going to do the same thing, and my goal is still to get 18 sections. So for each of my 6, I'm going to split them in 3. So that's going to give me 18 sections. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you might notice something as I'm doing this. First of all, both of these bars now are going to have the same number of sections. Now what does that mean also? That these sections are all going to be the same size. This is the same size as this, right? Because if I divide this bar into 18 sections and an equal size bar right underneath it into 18 sections, of course my 18ths are going to be the same. Now it becomes pretty easy to add because I've got a whole bunch of 18ths and they're all speaking the same language. So let's rewrite our question. So whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So this is 7 times 2, 6 times 3, so this is 5 times 3. Why is that? Well, remember how we had 7 sections here? Well, I split each of them in 2, right? So now instead of 7, I'm going to have 14. Same with the 5s. Instead of 5 sections here, I split each of them in 3. So now I'm going to have 5 times 3, which is 15. So let's rewrite our question. So 7 times 2 is 14 over 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 5 times 3 is 15 over 6 times 3 is 18. 14 plus 15 is 29 over 18. These are all 18ths, right? I just have 29 of them now. Now let's see if I can simplify that. Can I take a whole group of 18 out of 29? Sure I can. One whole group. Not 2, but 1. And how much am I going to have left over? 11. 11 18ths is my answer. 1 and 11 18ths.